Hello, hello. We are now on round 11. It is starting in 52 minutes, give or take. Exciting stuff. It has just flown, really. I can't believe it. Last week's game, the person I was playing against didn't turn up. After like 25 minutes, I just ended up leaving. So that counted as a forfeit. Is what it is. I didn't really know how to handle it, I'll be honest, at the time. But now knowing what to do, I guess it's fine. Alright. But yeah, I'm excited to play this game. My opponent will be playing the Queen's Gambit. And I'm thinking, will probably be going with my perk defense. I've been watching, oh god. Oh, well, he's gone. Head's gone. GM Sminov Sven? No, something like that. Video on the track defense, just to get some ideas on how best to play my perk. Or not best, but more ideas on what I could do against the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, that's about it. I've also noticed, as I was going through my previous episodes, videos, whatever, rounds, as I was going through my previous rounds, I would like to be commentating a bit more about my thoughts. I will be sitting there every once in a while and just think in my head on what moves and calculate in my head what moves are best. I think if I verbalize everything, it might stick better in my head, and at least in the future, I'll be able to go back and see where my thinking went wrong if I verbalize all my thinking as opposed to I guess just playing or calculating in my head. As a warm-up, I've got some mate in threes. I might be doing some Queen's Gambit from Black's side. That might be an idea to play. So I'll probably try and squeeze a couple of those puzzles in. But mate in three, I'm struggling to find the mates. Oh, I did struggle to find mates. I still do. But it's something that I want to work on a bit more. So I'll do a couple of these puzzles, and then I'll do some Queen's Gambit from Black side, and we'll see where we end. That's about it. I've also got a chewing gum. I do apologize for chewing. I'm just trying to see if I don't bite my knuckles. Honestly, I hope it works. Not too sure. I can't lift that anyway. That's fine. So mate in three, we've got rook going there. Queen can move on to h6, supported by the rook. Check. The king can't get the rook. He can only move to g8. Followed by what about no, that's that. So my queen's there, king's there. And then I go into g6, rook to g6, check. He needs to capture. And then rook to f8. Not blundering anything, don't think. So we go. Yep. There you are. Would queen work? Why would queen not work there? Can move on to h7. And then I don't really have an answer to that. Yeah, okay. And then black's just went in. Okay. I move down. I can capture. Anything wrong with a capture? No, I think I would be able to just capture. But when you find a good move, find a better move. Queen onto h5, check. The king moves onto g8. G8. Bishop onto e6, and then I think queen f7. Yep. h5. There you are. Just move this queen. I could take, he would just take me back. Rook can go into f8 check, but he just takes. He can't just take, because then I already take his queen with my queen with a check. Then he either moves there or moves them. 2, 3. I think that's it. Why not? Check. Takes with the king. Yeah. Okay. That's probably what it is. There take. Oh, there check take. There just take. Check. Yeah. Okay. Queen to take the queen. He takes my queen. There check. He moves back, mate. Okay. What about just takes with the king, yeah. And then I'm kind of... I didn't see this rook. It's on my second go. So queen onto g5 check. He has to move on to h7. Queen onto h5 check. He has to move on to g8. And queen h8. He can't take with the pawn because it's pinned. And the queen's protected by the bishop. Let's see. King, rook. So I've got a check here with the rook on b2, but you can just take. Queen onto b6 with a check. He can defend with the knight. Check. So we can go here, check, he takes. I can take the knight, and then he can just move up. Yeah. Very nice. Let's do some openings. Queen's Gambit or Queen's Pawn game. No, because we will definitely go with Queen's Gambit declined. Sure. That's black. That's black. Thank you. So we're in this position. What am I able to do? I can go there with a check, threatening this pawn. I'm seeing that right away. There, check. He has to move, and I just win the pawn. Oh, but he wins my rook. Oh, sorry, my knight. If he moves there, take. Nope. I'm just thinking he moves. If he moves to d1, it's a fork, so he'll move to f1. So move there. F1. I'd still a fork with the queen. No, he can just take. And if he does, I can capture here. F2. Bit of a pickle in it. Right, okay. Something else. Any weak squares? Any weak undefended pieces? Not that I can see. Just takes. I can move on to F5 to defend this knight. Then he just castles. B4, getting the queen, but he just takes my knight. And then I can't even go on C2 because he'll just take my other knight. Can't go there. It just takes. I'm not seeing it. He's my weakest piece, but I don't see how I can... Yeah, because there he can just take with his knight. And it just doesn't work. I go... Oh! I completely disregarded the fact that now the rooks aren't defending each other. Yeah. What did I think? I just thought that the rooks are defending each other. What a goose. So going for a queen trade. I take his queen. He takes me back either this way or this way. I have no way of defending my queen. I could also move on to A2. He takes. I take, but then he just moves on to C1. Bishop onto B4. And the queen's pinned. Right, that makes sense. Nothing that will threaten my queen. Yeah. Right, this being threatened twice. I can take him here, but then he takes me back. Castle this way. I castle this way. So I can take. He takes. I castle. That's still defended. That's defended there. Doesn't do anything. Oh, even. I go there. Take. How about... Oh, I can't castle that way. Okay. So this is the main thing I can think of. But then what? Take. Go. That's too many. Take. There. Oh, there. Take. Doesn't work. Take the pawn. Win the knight. Lose the bishop. Win the pawn. Win the bishop. Lose the knight. Win the knight. Cry. That wasn't part of the plan. You okay?
Are you?
Yes. How can I help you? How can I help you? Okay. I love you. You having fun downstairs?
Yeah. I don't know, you made out like you didn't do too many dishes.
I know. I wanted it to be a surprise.
You're all fully caught up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
You're being silly.
I was being silly. Are you going downstairs? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
What is it you're up to?
I think I'm going to maybe draw.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe. I tried my rubber. Still feels sticky, but it didn't leave like a sticky residue on my hand.
You're taking any of that with you?
Maybe.
Nice.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. I'll let you know when I'm finished. It's in half an hour. Okay. Bye. Love you. Oh, it's only been 18 minutes. Well, it's dragging. Oh, I got it. Immediately. Check. Move. Check. Can't castle. That's annoyance. It's also a bit of a... Because I take here, he takes here with check. Check. Moves. There. I can't take. But if I take here, I guess. Nope. Is it queen first? And then bishop? No. Oh, Oh, because I win a bishop that way. Because if he takes, I take. Or didn't I see that? I didn't consider the queen being able to pick up the b5 bishop. I think. Yeah. I see it again. So bishop b4, check. But then he just moves his bishop onto d2. And then I would move my queen onto a5. And he just castles and everything fizzles a bit. But then there, oh, he just moves away. And just like that, everything's gone. Okay. Yeah, why would he pin himself with the bishop? Obviously, he'd move away, right? I might play a 5-minute game after this. After this one. Bishop goes back. Oh, because I took knight, so he takes back. So I can see that the knight's pinned. I just tried to calculate whether I'd be able to take this with a knight. Whether he would then take this and I would take this with the queen. I don't know what that really gets me. Then I saw, I saw that he's pinned here. It's weird. I see that they're pinned. I forget that there's a pin and stuff is pinned. So, he's pinned. I then move my knight onto e4. Threatening a fork. I don't know where he goes with the queen. Away. It'd be not h4. It'd be g4 to attack my knight. Potentially. But then I take with the knight and I threaten to get the bishop. But if he takes... let's have a look. Yeah, because then if he takes, that's a fork. He goes there. I win the rook. What if he doesn't take? What if he just castles? Then I win the bishop with a check. He captures. And then the play continues, but I am couple pieces up. I'm a knight. I'm a knight and a bishop. No, I'm not. I'm a knight up. Alright, well. 5-minute game. There's black. Let's try. Push. Are you going to push on on e5? No. Right. I can continue with the perk. I want to figure out what c5 and e5 break. I'd defend that. But I would be taken with the pawn anyway. Castle. Knight there. Queen there? No. That's going to be hanging. Play it slow. Defend this piece. You're going to castle. Yep. So then I go on to e4. He will take back. Fork. I've got this pin as well. Move bishop onto d3. I take. He takes. I pin. There. Take, take, take. Yeah, I think. Bishop or knight? Take the knight. He goes there. I go there. Take this way. Takes the pawn. I can just go there, right? No, that's not a free pawn because the knight's there. Let's just develop. So he's kind of not ideal. Bishop pin the knight. I think he can go g4. My knight's kind of not ideal. It's as soon as I let go. Yeah. And I should have taken with the rook. Yeah. Did I just forget about the pin? I think I just forgot about the pin. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Not ideal. Attacking and defending. And I'll go there. I can't believe that. I'm in a better position as which I mean, I was gonna say I'm a piece up, but that's because I don't have a queen. Just don't blunder. Literally that easy. e3. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas here. Take. Shit! Ah, and he's still. I don't like this game. Hey, it's horrible. I don't like this. Take. Maybe move as sack, take, check, take. Yeah, I can't do it. Ah! Fuck off. I don't like this game. So, I think here was my first. What should I do? Let's move 6. Let's move 6. That analyzing, fine. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Move 9. I wasn't sure. And then move 10. Just literally after that. See, that there wasn't good. Castles, I go there, he goes there. or something. Just. What's a bad move? Bishop f5. Here to pin that knight. What, better than just taking the... Even h6 to kick the bishop. Definitely me moving the rook wasn't good. Yeah, it wasn't. Don't do that. So h6 to kick the bishop. And then he maintains the diagonal. And then I try to pin the knight. Oh, because... No. Yeah, then he just takes. I guess then I just take. But I don't understand how I'm winning in all this. What, knight b4 to attack this and the pawn? No! a5! Take. Okay. Why? Okay, whatever. Knight c6. h6. He really wanted me to just kick that bishop. But then I go there, he moves. What's best bet place for him to move? b4. Oh, bishop f4. I mean, equally. See, I thought about pushing the pawn at some point anyway. Why? Goes there, attacks my bishop. And I just lose here. +5. Oh, and even this was bad. Yeah, take with the rook. And now he can't take this way because I just win as queen. Bishop takes e4. They're both bad moves, aren't they? Just everything I do now is just a lost cause. That's bad. f6. Coming down. Is that mate? Yeah. Some moves back. I can go there to threaten the rook and get a queen. I think. I basically win a rook. I take, he takes. I move my king. Or do I move my king now? A6 to attack. There. Check, take. Then he moves down and I just start collecting the pawns. Just 5 more minutes for the last game. I think at some point, either this weekend or next week, I'll just do a quick review. I think just going through all my rounds, going through the games and my thoughts and everything. I will want to be playing longer games throughout the weeks, just without being in the Lone Wolf tournament, but Lone Wolf League. But I just want to be playing longer games. I've been struggling playing for ages now. I've checked and I've played, I think 10 rapid games in the past month, 4 weeks, I think. It's just not good. I'm not happy with it. I want to be playing longer games. I just don't know. I think I've been mainly watching chess videos for the most part. I want to be playing longer games. I've definitely played a lot more rapid, a lot more blitz and bullet, but it's I'm enjoying the longer games. I think they're just daunting, so I avoid them. I think it's not good. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be playing the proper, how I see it or how I want to be seeing it, the proper game. So the classical, the half an hour minimum hour. I'm just struggling with my stamina, I think. But that's because I don't play. I'll figure it out eventually. It will literally come with time. I just struggle with it for now. I don't know. It is what it is. Just need to give it time. It is literally I still haven't been playing chess for even a year. So it's promising. Hopefully, literally 5 years from now, I'll be able to look at these videos and be like, wow, okay, you missed a lot. Hopefully, anyway. That's the idea. That's the plan. I don't know. Right. Let's do a couple more puzzles. I think. Take. Nope. Here, pin. Yep. Take. Take this way. Then I have 3 pawns and I don't. Alternatively, push the pawn. Take the queen. Take the queen. Take the pawn. Take the pawn. I can take the rook. Push. What? So why did my idea not work? Push. What happens? He moves. Yeah. I'm taking a minute. It's been a long day. So I've been at work today. And I've been up 13 hours now. Just a bit tired. Going for a read and stuff now. Did some what if chess would be solved? I did something in my spare time and I'm glad to announce that I'm very close to solving chess. 18th. Stockfish. 4 to 6 ELO stronger. Develop an 8-piece stable base, which is now available on Lichess. Okay. What if we solve chess? Can we finally move on to something more useful like calculating modulus by? Oh, it doesn't have auto start on. Analysis with perfect knowledge. Let's assume we have perfect knowledge stored somewhere in a computer. Surely this will greatly help the analysis. Okay. My only funny observation, King's Indian. Something about bishop e2 and bishop d3. I want to see queen flip. There, that. Take more of the center. That castle. A5. Why? What purpose? A5. Okay. Bishop g4. A4. Take. Is it literally I'm just pushing it? What? So just for me to open the line? I don't get it. So that there. Castle. Once again, pin. Attacks. Take. Queen takes. I feel like I would attack. When do I want to push with C or E4? Or H6 apparently. Just fully developed. But then and then he takes. Is he gonna send me one? I can't tell if he's online or not. .30 rated. Alright, just pleasantries. Good luck, have fun. Queen's Gambit. I think we studied. C2 to C4. Knight. Now the check defense. I can literally start diverging now. I just don't know it. Go with what I know? Yeah, go on. bring pawn out, I think. Or just a knight there straight away. Yeah. And then he can't push. It's castle. Now transition into a check defense? I don't know. I go there. He moves. I go back here. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't. I need to open this line, really. If I go there with the bishop, I feel like he'll just push. But then I go there, and I go there, he castles. And what good is that? I go there, castle. Okay. I can go... I go there. He'll just castle. And then... Unless I go d7 first, knight d7. Yeah, I just... And then pawn b5 eventually to attack his c4 pawn. But he'll literally, as soon as I try to pin the knight, he'll just castle away. That's why it's done early. So he can't castle. But then I'm just kind of stuck here. Oh, and then I guess I can push. E5, right? Let's see what happens. I want to open this D file, I think. Oh, but also now that this pawn is hanging. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's whatever. I don't care. Take. Take. So. Take. Nope. I might need to bring my queen back. C7. I mean, A3 and then B4's hurts, right? I move back onto C7, push this pawn, take, push A6. No. And I need to get my bishop out. Can I get a knight? Nope. Yeah, I take there, he just takes. Right, is he going? He's gonna go on B3 with that knight. A6, B5, take. Doesn't work. I just march the pawn up. I need to. What did I do that for? Right. Any undefended pieces at all? B2. Can I get to it? Maybe if I went B6, but he would have just gone B3. So no. Anything else? G2 is just defended by the king, but it's really hard to get to. Yeah, I'm not getting over to it. H5, he'll just go pawn G4. And then I'm stuck. Well, I guess I'd be able to then move my knight there, but right now with all this closed up, I feel like my knight's alright, right? Because his bishop's just looking there and there. That's nothing. But my knights aren't looking anywhere. I'm torn between just pushing my pawn. I need to open up my bishop. I think pawn to b6 might be the move. And then And then I don't know. Bishop, no. I'm looking at it and there's nowhere to go. I think just pushing my... I really just want to push the pawn up. It's my bishop that's just literally doing nothing. Not looking anywhere at all. And I can't move. I guess I can move the pawn up. If I go there, he just hops to b5. Literally, he can just hop to b5 now. I think b6 would have been the better idea. Attacking b2. But then stop. Even then, he could have hopped. Yeah, what? He hops now. I need to move my queen again. Where? Back to d8? I need to move my pawn onto a6. Pawn a6, stop the pony hopping in there. Because that is a big threat right now, I think. I really don't like it. And then I can reposition my knight to b6, potentially. Then I'm blocking this pawn in. I knew it! Back to a5. He just goes on to b3. It doesn't work. b6. And then move the pawn. Just feel like, yeah, none of my pieces have any room anywhere. Literally, nothing can go anywhere. H5. So, this was a mistake. Should I have just pushed? Take. Maybe. Probably would have been better. Yeah, so now I move there, he can move his knight back. d6, and that's defended. Then, well, I can go a5, but then he just pushes it to a3. Or even worse, a4. I go there, he just goes there. What's unprotected? Not anything, right? Protected twice. Can move my rook. Knight there. But once again, then I'm just getting stuck here. Can I? How can I? How can I reroute there? Too many moves. On. Nope. Ideally, I'd get a knight there, but this just ain't happening. That's defended once. Can I attack? Can I put my knight there? Not really. I can move him there, but tight. Well, knight to e8. Basically just swapping them knights. Right. Weak squares. That's weak. I go a5, attack that. He can't go here, but he can with his queen. I go a5, he goes with his queen there. I'm going to b4. He takes, I take. There's nothing hanging anywhere. No breathing room. I need to move my queen, I think. I'm just worried about this. But that there, queen, knight. I don't know. We'll just push a3, won't he? even to a4. It just doesn't work, does it? I don't want to keep moving my queen. What the hell? B6, G5. I've got no clue, man. A7. D8, move back. Oh, this is a joke, this. Alright, this is just a really weird cow. It's there. That's standard cow. I push this. I've got this. Looking. What if he pushes a4, a5? Well, then I'm gonna cry, aren't I? I need to go there. Bishop there, I think. Knight b6, bishop d7, looking at that d4 square twice. I think. Then he takes, I take. I move here, he takes, I take, he takes. And it's goosed all over again. Protected once. That's protected twice. Oh, that's protected twice. That's attacked once. That's not attacked. It's just this knight is doing an alright job defending these two. I don't think I need to move him. But my bishop needs to get out. Push, take. Push. Imagine you'll take. And then I can move my knight, I think. Can I gambit a pawn? Then I can't take, because then I get... Maybe? can't see what else I can be doing. And then if he takes this pawn, I can retake with my bishop. I'm seeing pawn b5. I think that's my next thing. What else? What can he do? Can't really push these. He can push there, attacking this pawn. Surely can't. Because I would just take with the knight, and then he can't take back. Or can move that, and like I said, if he does, I don't want to move the knight. Such a horrible game. Wow. Oh, this is probably going to be my next move. I don't know what he has to do for me not to do that. I think pawn a4 will stop me pushing b5. But then if he doesn't do anything, do I just want to push b4 after? I knew it. Because now if I go here, he just pushes a5. I don't think I want to move my knight anymore, actually. I need to. But now I can't push this pawn to b5 because he will just take this way. I take. And then what? He takes with his knight, and I don't have anything. Rook e8 is go on. No. Because this won't open with him defending it twice. A bishop. I might honestly just go B8. Yeah, B8. Move my. There's no bishop. Just make a small move, and I guess a pocket for my knight, and he won't be able to move there. Just I think. I'm just fed up now. I think more than anything, really. Knight h7, bring the queen out to what? H4. What's he gonna do? Can't do this. Take. I'll take with the knight. It's getting a bit tight, isn't it? G8. Take. Take. Oh, he might always be pushing back, and if he does, G6. Yeah, pawn to G5. Even bishop here to attack this. Take, but it doesn't do anything. He takes here. I think I just want to take with the knight. Pawn. Bishop. I think the bishop. Right. Weak square. Can't get to that. Can I attack this twice? Nope. Nope. I would need a knight on h4, which I can't really do easily. I will need a bishop there. I can't move my queen onto there because the pawn will take. I go, he goes, I go, I go, he takes, I take. I could even push, take this way. He's not going to take with his bishop. And I don't really have an answer to that. And I need to move my bishop out of the way to actually attack that. Oh, my knight. Okay. Them. We're both struggling. I feel like I've got a couple things going on the king side here. Oh. Yeah, the king side here. Just, it would be really nice to have this bishop. Actually, it won't do anything. The best I can think of is having my queen on g5 and taking this with the bishop and mate there. But not only do I need to clear this knight somewhere, I also need to have g5 available for me to land on there with the queen, which isn't happening anytime soon. And by the looks of it. What if he pushes f4? I think I just leave it. Oh, no. I think I push the pawn to g5. But then, once again, I've just kind of locked my knight. My king's just there, you know. Right, let me squint. Let's see. He has a nice little... This is a bit just on its own, and then that's on its own, but I guess it's protected twice. Oh, the other way. That's protecting. That's protecting. That's protecting. Protecting there. Protecting there. Wow. A lot of... It's a big mixture there. Meanwhile, nowhere. Literally don't have any moves at all. It's just make a move to make it his turn again. That's literally how I'm playing right now. What is this game? Right. What does that change? She's attacking this twice. I'm defending this twice. Thrice. Okay. I guess queen to h4 is no longer a thing. Pawn b6 is... Even rook to e8. Pawn b... Literally, I think this bishop's better on this diagonal, but... Maybe rook e8. Which file's most likely to open first? This one. I'm not opening f7 anytime soon, am I? Really? What if he's going... He's not gonna go there. Lose a knight. No. And then that's too protected. Guess if he goes there, I wanna... I might want to push this, but... I'm not really worried about him taking g6. Because I would just take with f7, but then that opens this file. I've already moved here. If I take this way, now he can only take with his bishop. So what? That's protected. That's protected. It's protected less, but I don't have any attackers. I take, he takes. I don't think much changed in my position. This literally is just defended one less, and this is attacked one more time. But I've got enough defenders. Did I have enough defenders? Yeah, because 1, 2, 1, 2, and I've got 3 now. Just this. If he moves his rook onto f2. Then I'm worried about the queen to f1. But I think I move my queen to e7 at that point. Just wait for a mistake. He takes, but what if he pushes? Let him push. I push g5. Take, 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 take. Whatever. Literally, g5's a good push. It's attacked 3 times. 2, 3. Defended 3. Take. Okay. Wow. Mini heart attack there. I'm expecting. Okay. That last move. Queen f2, queen h4. Let's start with, I don't know, h4 first. Okay. I can't think of any other reason why you would move his queen there. Not d2, otherwise he would have moved to d2. And also she's not defending this anymore, but I can't really do anything about. Oh no, because the knight is. I'm gonna go either f2. I can't imagine g3 really doesn't threaten anything. And doesn't get her far. And she's not gonna push. He's not gonna be pushing the rook onto f2 and moving the queen down here, because otherwise he would have moved the rook there. So he's planning on moving either to f2 or h4. If he moves to h4, I can't take, because then he retakes with his knight. I could potentially take with push with my pawn. He would take back. And then I would attack again. And then he could just go on f5, attacking my d4 pawn. That's not good. I don't want that. I have no real way of defending that pawn. So I don't want him there. So he moves his queen then. I can defend with, I guess I can preempt that with pawn to g5. So then he can't go there. If I do that, he takes. I take with my knight. He takes with his knight. I take with my pawn, and I have double pawns now. And he can go here for a check. But then I can just move my queen and it's fine. Maybe. G6 to G5. What if he goes F2 with the idea of this? Well then he would just take, and then he's got a queen there. I can't really do much about. So if he moves there, so I either want to go, do I don't have anything defending this, so I take on f4. I take f4, he moves there. I take the knight. He takes over his queen. I take the pawn. Right? Is that a fork? But what if he goes h4? Right now, like then I do this. He goes h4. I go pawn g5. He takes. I take. What if he takes this way to open up this file? It's protected anyway. This is literally a permanent protection right here. In fact, I should probably be moving this to move my rook out somehow. That's not good. Even moving this up won't make a difference. If he takes with the pawn, I don't think it matters much. I take this. It would be really nice to have him in the game, though. Yeah, literally my bishop and my rook aren't doing anything. Might just take. See what happens. I don't know anymore. And I win the pawn. It's needed to defend d6 because it's got his eyeballs on there now. Maybe we move the rook onto b8. Push, take. In fact, b6 now works. No, it doesn't. Once I go there, b6, knight b6 works. No, it doesn't. But a6, a5, rook here to defend b6, and then knight b6, c4 works. Because I'm forking these, and if he moves, he can't move down. He needs to move his bishop, I think. I can't win this pawn yet. Can't win this pawn yet. I can take this. Even if he pushes down, I can just take with the knight, threatening c4. But I'm not, am I? Because that's protected. Right. He's doubled this pawn, but opened this. I can move this to b5, b6. Makes more sense to try and deal with this. Deal with this. Push, 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 and then win. I don't think I need to rush winning e4. If we took with this queen, I would have been able to fork this way, I think. Oh, no, no. Then queen just moves back there, defending both. Well, I'm glad he didn't do that then. Wow. There, take, take, take. I take with the queen. Now, do I win the pawn? I get the pawn. He moves to d3. I move back to e7. What if I go e5 first? I can either win the pawn and run away. And that frees up my bishop. Right? No. Yeah, if I go here, he takes, I retake with the queen. And then I'm go knight e5. Take. I need to take with the queen. Can't see. Do I have any pins? Anything? What might he want to do? Alternatively I can just win a pawn there. But then he goes bishop d3. At which point I go back to e7. No, he can't. Yeah, that's just a free pawn with no threat, right? Because he can't go d3, because... Don't do that. Oh, I see. Can just win that pawn. Well, I got a bit excited, didn't I? Then it goes, I don't have a threat. Oh, I guess he can just... Well, that was a bad move. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do that. In fact, I saw it. There's a reason I didn't want to do it. I need a win. Oh, okay. Well, it's just wonderful, isn't it? Knight. There. It just doesn't work, does it? Knight, take. Especially if I can move my bishop there. just doesn't work. Why is this so tough? All I'm seeing is knight there, but what can he do? I won't take this now, but I mean, queen on there. That's... I need to leave my knight there. Damn it. And I've got g5. Goes there to attack my knight. I let him have it. Take. He moves. I go into g5 to defend this f pawn. Or I can even move it to f5 actually. Bishop f5. Take. He moves there to defend that. And that's now check, right? And then what? And then we find out. Because if he pulls back, I take his bishop. If he moves, there's no way for me to attack this bishop, is there? You can move them, you can move them, you can move them. Knight d3 attacking the queen. He takes, I take. Check, potentially. The fork. He needs to take. That's defended, no. Well, yeah, that there. Is this it? Well, oh no. game. That was nice. Well, that's how my um that's how my Lone Wolf League finishes with another loss. Is what it is. Is what it is. You know, I had fun. It was crazy preparing for all these. Oh, not even preparing, just I had a game to look forward to every single week. Yeah, look at that. I wasn't winning at any point. In fact, it's, wow, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Big mistake. Huge. No, no, yeah. Even here. What did I do? I moved back. What should I have done? G5. B4. Oh no, okay, that's not me. Yeah, this is a mistake. I should have taken. Then he takes. I don't get it. Well, that was horrible. All right. Well, like I said, it was an interesting experience. I'm definitely glad that I've taken part in it. I won't be partaking in the next season, maybe in the one after. I'm not too sure. Um, Definitely an experience. I feel like I've learned a lot. I would want to be playing more longer games. Um, yeah, just hope. Oh, wow, that's cool. Wow, that's nice. Um, just hope that I just improve with time. I think. Um, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much.